Hello everyone, this is Direwolf20, and welcome to episode 66 of Direwolf20's Let's Play of Minecraft 1.21. Today, upgrading my power-based energy rods, only because it's about time I do it. I've been saying for a few episodes now I should probably spend a little time doing this. It should be a lot cooler now that these are up and running. Sweet. That looks good to me. Alright, and then I've got an extra one in there for potential future uses. I'm probably going to want to get these guys bumped up to higher tier eventually. Maybe today we work a little bit on that. So let's take a peek. Let's look at potentially getting a nitro tier energy cell and maybe some other nitro tier stuff in power. Just to kind of support all our power needs. I don't know if I'm going to do like a reactor or not with power. Like, I don't know, like part of me is just, like I said, having fun seeing how long the simple fuel generator from Just Dire Things will last. I definitely also need like a more end game style generator of power. Like I've mentioned in the past, I want to do something with paradoxes and their energy output. Like I want to do some kind of paradox based generator. I just, again, haven't like fleshed out all the details of how it's going to work. Right? But we'll figure it out. In addition, I wouldn't mind also doing the quantum ring from Applied Energistics, because A, that'll give me like infinite range AE terminal, and it'll potentially give me access to some other stuff in the future. So we'll see. There's other cool stuff I might want to get into too from Advanced AE. Now, I think there's a whole thing that can replace this dude. And I might wind up doing that. But we'll see. Again, yeah, we'll see. We'll see. There's a lot, right, to kind of figure out and do and all that nifty stuff. So let's get started today. I want to probably get into end tier stuff with. So let's see. Do we have from power? How far did we go with power and like capacitors? We went up to spirited and niotic. So spirited does require a healthy amount of emeralds, which we do have a decent amount of thanks to my paradox machine. So, yes, I think we're cool here. Might not be a bad idea to add nitro crystals to the mix. The only thing we're going to need to know how to do is turn blazing crystals into blocks of blazing crystals, but that's clearly pretty easy, right? Now, I don't know where all these dudes are. Oh, there they are. That's cool. All right, nifty. Okay, so now if I wanted to take one of these, we're going to need Spirited, we're going to need Niotic, we're going to need Blazing. Do I want to just, like, teach these all these patterns so I can immediately do thing, or... Yeah, it might not be a bad idea. It's going to consume a lot of space, but, like, it should be doable. Alright, the only other thing we need to also do, then, is you, because you need to know how to make this. That's definitely the thing you need to know how to make. But once I put that in here, then you should be cool to know how to make all the components, right? Minus the spirited version, right? So I could... I feel like it's like a one-time craft, so I don't want to like clog up like 10 crafting components for like something I'm only ever going to make once. Yeah. On the other hand, boy, is that going to be annoying to craft manually. So I guess I'll do it. Not the end of the world, right? We should have everything we need to do it, and then I can pretty easily do the thing. I should consider some kind of like automation with my paradox machine, though. Wouldn't it be cool if I could do like, if you're below a threshold of diamonds, you run the paradox machine to get more diamonds? That could be neat. Nitro energy capacitor. We're short on clay. Should we automate clay? I feel like we could automate clay. What would be a cool way? So enrichment chamber, no. Chemical injection, eh. Rock crusher, eh. Is there really like no clay automation? That's interesting. What about you, sir? No, no. Mud can turn into clay in the enrichment chamber. And mud's automated already by me, isn't it? So I could enrichment chamber mud into clay? That could be cool. Right? Because you're doing mud already into here. So I could just split this and have an enrichment chamber? How do you not know how to make steel casings? How is that not a thing that we've already taught you how to make? Do we really not have that in the autograph? Did I really not teach you steel casings yet? How is that a thing that I failed to do? So where exactly do I want clay to sit? So that will be clay block, not clay, right? And then you turn into blocks with what? Another enrichment chamber. So I probably need 2 enrichment chambers? Probably. Are you doing this or what? Yeah, that should work. I think things are slow. Slower than they should be. But 2 enrichment chambers, and then you want to go in the middle on the bottom, right? So theoretically, if I did this and this, right, and your side config was such that you input on the top and you output to the left, auto eject on, okay, and then your side config was such that you input on the right and output on the bottom with auto eject on, that should work, right? And if I got another item pipe here, would you split? Do you take turns or what? Or do you just wait for you to be full before you? Is there like a round robin thing I can do on this guy? Modern pipes. Do you have like a round robin-y dude? Fuzzy acceleration. Advanced behavior available. Try it. I know he pushes, but like, can you... Requires advanced behavior upgrade. Okay, cool. So advanced behavior upgrade is a redstone comparator. Random, round robin. I feel like you're extracting and you're not round robining. Wasn't he running faster before? Now he's not doing anything. So what we could do is something like this. Why are you not round robining? Oh, I know why. 'Cause you're full. That'll do it. Power. Guess who's gonna use just Dire Things power? Yeah, he's full. That explains it. Right. Now, where are you getting power from, by the by? Because shouldn't you be getting power from somewhere? Probably there. So you go here. Like that. Is that cool? So you power all those things? Now, in reality, you probably don't need to be on the Z, right? Because you can just do that area. And probably you can just be 1/2 on the Y. But bring it down 1 so that you do those blocks. Cool? And then just because I always like to deny list these just to be safe. Good deal. So now you guys should all be getting power. Presumably? Shouldn't you? Yes. Make you an allow list for a sec. Right. So, he's definitely filling this dude up. Why are you not filling these guys? Huh. Do you not work on, those machines for some reason? Because you really should. I don't know that I've ever actually tested it on mechanism machines, but you should work. There's no reason you shouldn't work. Maybe it's because you are set to... I think when I shift-click this, I said no accepting of power on any sides. There we go. That's why. Now we're good. Yes, I had mechanism misconfigured. That was on me. Okay, cool. So you're going to do that, and then you're going to do that. And now you can be turned off, and now we should be doing a really nice job with clay. Right? Clay should be accumulating here. Right? 37 now? Nice. Okay. And I can speed that up if I want, but I don't know that I need to. Meh. Meh. Alright, so now with clay good. Where was I? We wanted nitro energy cell. Start? No crafting CPUs are available. Oh, I don't have a crafting CPU that can go that high? That's kind of funny. Okay. Let's get 2 diamonds then. We should be able to make that. Sweet. Hey, it's raining. Is it allowed to rain? I don't think it was allowed to rain. There we go. Better. There were some pack updates, so maybe something weird happened with something. Okay. Now you're cooking up all that stuff. We have lots of energized steel and whatnot to make, so yeah, we'll get there. So let me let this cook. And yeah, he's actually doing a really nice job, I gotta say. Really, really nice job. Look at how good it's going. Nice. Super good. Actually, I think you're almost done. You're just doing the last few niotic crystals, which will take 5 or 10 seconds. And then you're doing really nice on clay. Cool. All right, with that, good to go. How am I on cobblestone, by the way? Pretty good. I probably want an infinite cobble card at some point, but I'll hold off on that. So now with you guys all behaving, I'm debating how I want to handle this setup. I don't think it will hurt to just... Yeah, I know what I'm going to do. I'm just going to replace this dude, right? That's pretty much what I'm going to do. Okay. So now I should be able to make a nitro cell. No problem. The proper way to solve that, by the way, would have been to upgrade these dudes to have more crafting storage, which I will probably wind up doing at some point soon. But while this is cooking, that was one thing I wanted to do today. The next thing I wanted to do today, and you're doing good, but once we get to nitro crystal, we might have a little bit more effort for you. Yeah, you're cruising. The next thing I wanted to do today was quantum, right? So to get into a quantum dude from AE2, we're going to need entangled. This is the hardest part of this. Quantum entangled singularities. And for that, we're going to need singularities. And for that, we are going to need the reaction chamber from Advanced AE or the matter condenser from Applied Energistics 2. So, this is the way to do it in A2. And I've heard that this is like way cheaper and easier, which almost feels like a cheat. So I'm going to try both. I'm going to start with like the regular way to do it in AE2, and then we'll try the advanced AE way of doing it and see, you know, which is cooler. Now it does need 1,000,000 forge energy, which doesn't seem like that much, right? So let's start with the matter condenser and a 256K, or a 64K, actually. Yes, so 64K, not 256. 64 is good. Okay, so let's do 64K storage component and a matter condenser. And we'll come back when all this crafting is ready. All right, so we should now have a nitro cell, which I can remove you and place you. Now you're going to take a long time to fill up. If I wanted to, I could configure you to, I guess, extract, and you'll dump into there to like give it a little bit of head start. But he has a 2 million buffer, so this is gonna be a larger buffer. So basically, what will happen is this will take a long time. This will probably all run a lot more, and we'll just see if it can even keep up with the burn speed of the generator. But eventually, he'll back stuff, right, and that'll be good. Cool. Okay, so that looks good to me. And everything else should be just groovy, right? Like, we didn't have any special configurations up here. I guess the only other thing we could have is on the up, we should be extracting, not receiving, technically, right? And then on the bottom, we should be receiving, not extracting, right? Not sure if it matters, like if you have to do that, but meh. Cool. Now, can I tell you to drop teleport? I wasn't sure if that would work or not. Okay, so you're groovy, yeah, and he's just gonna run here. So far, so good in terms of keeping up with Eclipse Ember. I think the key will be like, does this thing? It looks like it's working just fine, actually. Now that I'm looking at it, it's definitely working just fine. So we could probably at least have like 2 or 3 fuel generators running on this dude to keep him going. But I don't think it's necessary at this point. But if at some point in the future we decide we want to do that, we can. All right, now let's talk about matter condenser, because I have a neat idea on how to like go hog wild with this thing. We're just going to have to see how it plays out. So I'm going to put this up here. Plans, a little bit of a plan. I'm going to put you here with this guy here. And we can change the setting to condense into singularities. We need 256,000 items to be pushed into this matter condenser, and then it'll create a singularity. Okay? So I was thinking we go like this. You ready? I'm going to take this ME chest that I have, and I'm going to get a cobblestone cell from infinite cobblestone cell. So that looks pretty cool, right? So I should be able to do that. We can get, you know, a couple buckets of water. Okay. And then go. Now all I need is a bucket of lava. Did I like never set up lava? I keep saying that I should do something with lava. I should at least have a little bit of lava. We don't have anything for lava right now, do we? We should automate lava at some point, because that's going to be necessary for automating, you know, other things, like obsidian. That's okay. So let's see. I think there's a button I hit for this. Bucket mode. Bucket mode on. Sweet. Are you full? You are full. Okay. So then you can chill here, Mr. Lava Tank. Bucket mode off. And now we can make my... Did I put you in here? No, put you in here. This guy. Sweet. So now if I put this in here, you should have infinite cobblestone inside this chest. Oh, that's cool. That is cool. Look at that. All the cobblestones in the world. Now, I'm going to use laser IO, because I think that might be the fastest way I can transfer this stuff. Huge surprise, Dire using laser IO, but, like, you know, it is what it is. Now, something we're going to want to add to laser IO's autocraft system is the node overclocker. Okay? This dude is going to be important, and you'll find out why in a minute. Node overclocker is a little confusing to understand how they work, but, like, I'll explain it in the best way I can. Cool. Okay, so you're going to chill here, buddy. Okay? And on the, oh, you overlap with JEI too. I need to fix that, don't I? So you're going to extract with 1 item per tick. Okay. And then over here, you're going to insert. And that should be working. Why is that not working? Can we not extract from chests? Is that not a thing you can do? Can they, like, they only be extracted from, like, the bottom or something? Okay, so that's definitely cool. Can I not extract from you? Because I thought that would be cool. I was hoping that would be cool. I'm now concerned about how uncool this is going to be. This is going to be cool. I ain't you meat chest. Did I discover this before? I feel like I discovered before that you can't, like, extract from him. Items can be inserted in the mounted storage cell through this face, but not extracted. Interacting with any other face opens the GUI slot for the... This cell can be inserted and removed by logistics only through the face with the cell slot. So it looks like you can insert into the top face, but maybe not extract from it. Break you for a sec. Get a regular chest here. Just because I feel like once I get to, like, this side, it's gonna extract this dude, and I didn't want him voided. So yeah, I may not be able to do this as coolly as I wanted to, but I can probably go a different route. So what I can do is I can put this here, right? And now I've got infinite cobble in the AE system, right? And then I could have, like, an interface. And hopefully this is cool. Okay. Now if I threw cobblestone here and set you to 64, he should be cruising. Nice. Okay, that works. That's clever. Look at that cleverness. Look at that cleverness. They prevented you from breaking it with too many items in it. That's very nice. Okay, matter condenser, boom. You're going to be set to singularities. We throw our 64K dude in there, and now you're cruising. Neat new setting for laser IO, by the way. You can toggle off particles in the UI there, so that it doesn't, you know, lag up your world. Cool. All right. That shouldn't take too long to run. But if we wanted to speed it up, we could have multiple things running at once. To do that, you can just put multiple item cards in here, okay? But there's one extra trick that you need to understand. Laser IO will only operate on one card at a time, and if it actually does something with that card, it will not move on to the next. So, like, if you had a fluid card and an item card in there, it would try to do the fluid card first. If it did something with the fluid card, it would not move on and do something on the item card in that tick. It might do it next tick, but it would have to also try the fluid card first again. If the fluid card did nothing, it would not move on. That said, if you want more than one card to operate per tick, you can use node overclockers in there. That will allow the node to run more than one thing at a time. Now, this guy also is probably configured such that he only has that. So now he can do two. So without the node overclocker, you'll notice it's only doing one card at a time. With one card overclocker in there, I can do two cards at a time, right? So I'm just going to do this so we have plenty of cobble available here. Okay. So now if I put another card overclocker in here, or another card for that matter, we'll see it's not doing anything, but another node overclocker will allow 3 cards to run at a time. So as you can probably guess, you can fit up to 8 in here. So like by default, the first one will always run. By adding 8, you can get all 9 to run. Okay. So that's just a way to like really speed up how quickly you can extract stuff. And yeah, it's kind of a neat trick, right? And this is where you probably want your particles turned off, because that's going to be a lot of particles. And would you look at that? We already have a singularity here. That's kind of cool. So like just leaving this as is, he will passively generate singularities relatively quickly. Probably faster than we're going to need him to otherwise. So that's neato. All right. So I'm putting you guys away, and we've got our singularities now, and we can go blow this thing up. So we're going to want a lever, which I have some of. We're going to want some TNT. We can use tiny TNT. We're going to turn off our magnet. We can do this in the end, just to be cool about it. And then we're going to need, actually, before I go to the end, we're going to need ender dust. Cool. So what else can I do with this guy? Ooh, I can make a scriber accumulation press from megacells. Neato. I can also make quantum alloy from advanced AE, or shattered singularities from advanced AE. What do these guys do? Ooh, quantum computer stuff. We should check that out, because I don't know how any of that works, and I'd kind of like to. ME wireless setup kit. Click to bind. What does this do? Can link 2 networks like ME quantum link chamber, but with limited distances and can't cross dimensions. Oh, that's cool. I like that. That's neat. That's cool. We should check this out too. I'm really liking this this extended and advanced AE add-ons. Like, these are some really cool expansions to applied energistics. I really want to play with those, so I think we will in upcoming episodes. But that said, I can totally kablamo this thing, right? So quantum entangled singularity. Is there anything that I can use this for besides? Okay, no. So we don't really need to automate these, because like the only thing this does is this. So I just need an ender pearl and an explosion, and we should be cool. Okay. So you go there, drop these 2. And we've got 2 quantum entangled singularities. So these guys are super useful. What they do is allow you to you can set these up in a A2 quantum bridge. Okay, so the quantum bridge, there's a quantum link chamber. I'll show you a picture. I'm assuming there was one of this that can basically connect 2 disparate AE networks across dimensions or anywhere in the world, right? So you can see like you've got channels coming in here, and this quantum bridge chamber is connected to this one, and then you can access your AE system in the nether. So it's super cool to set up, super fun, and we're going to do it pretty much now. In addition, because of the AE2 wireless thingy mod that we have in there, there's a quantum bridge card, which you can install the quantum bridge card in your this guy, and you can access your AE system from any dimension anywhere in the world. So that's pretty much what I'd like to set up now. So let's get some proper cabling here, because you are all the wrong cable. So you go away, because I want to like actually see how things are. Cool. Yes. Okay. So in use over here is 3. So I should be able to run these guys down here relatively easily. Now we're probably going to want a couple quantum bridges at some point in the future. Maybe not. I don't know. But we're still going to teach the AE system how to make it. So quantum link chamber is this. Quantum ring is this. You need to know how to make energy cells. And you need to know how to make fluix pearls. And I think that was everything we needed to teach, but we'll find out in a moment. right? So link chamber, we're going to need, for this, we're only going to need one. Normally you need 2 sets of these, but because I'm setting it up for my thing here, we need Fluix, ME, Dense, Smart. You don't have that? Okay, cool. Cool. You have it now. So normally you'd need 2, right? One on one side, one on the other side. But what we're doing is we're gonna get this this thing set up. Okay. So for you, I would like you to make this for me. So you're gonna need this and 2 more of these. Cool. Just waiting on a little bit of this crafting happening. Cool. Okay. Neat. Now, how do we, like, bind this card to this dude? I assume he goes in here somewhere, but we'll find out. So anyway, we're going to build the ring. Like so. Cool. And then he should come online because we connected him to the top thing here. I don't think you can connect to the corners. I think it's only the sides. Okay. And then we're going to put a quantum entangled dude in here. And then I assume I put this in here? Okay, and then it expands and gives me a slot for the quantum entangled singularity. So whenever you make these singularities, there's always 2 of them. They're connected to each other. And that's what that will pair one quantum link chamber with another. So if I'm correct, if I go to the end right now, I should be able to access my AE system. Oh, yes. Yes, I can. How cool is that? In addition, I can probably save a little power in my AE system. Now, this will actually cost a little bit, but we'll find out. But right now, this wireless access point, I can remove these 16 boosters and save myself some energy, I think. So the wireless booster is draining 40 AE per tick. The quantum rings are draining somewhat of a decent amount of AE per tick. So I can remove these and just save myself a little energy. Because we don't need range boosters anymore, because we have literally infinite range. Like, I can access my whole AE system from any dimension, anywhere in Minecraft. Woohoo! Super fun. Alright, cool. So that's some good progress for today. Infinite wireless range, plus all kinds of other cool stuff. I think it's wrapping a point. So Darryl20 signing off. Hope you guys enjoyed the episode. Take it easy.